I'm on a mission to load every new hero slash villain that comes out every season on Marvel Rivals, and why not start it with Jubilee? To make things fun, I gave myself some challenges to complete, like get MVP and win a few games whilst completing the daily missions. Firstly, I needed to kind of practice playing Jubilee, and in my opinion, Jubilee is easy to learn. You just have to abuse the heck out of her bubbles or orbs. But on Twitter, I've noticed that a lot of people don't like her in lobbies, especially in rank. I also noticed that not many people were insta-locking her. Almost majority of the time I got to insta-lock her and the other team wouldn't even choose her as a support. So it made it a little bit easier to level up. One of the downsides you notice in rank or quick play games is that there'll be a huge heal gap between you and the other support. We didn't win the first game, and as you can see, the placement of the orbs was just all over the place. Healing without the orbs make a massive difference, so we ended up losing that game. I didn't do too bad because the healing diff with Gambit wasn't that big. Now this second game on Jubilee, I got MVP. I was like really locked in. I was getting a lot of KOs and I even got a triple KO. One of the biggest tips I can give you guys is to keep shooting at your orbs until they are big enough to heal and do damage. It makes a massive difference, as you can see towards the end of this game.
Ouch, that hurts! Feeling way better already. There, you're back now. Face it, Bandit! Hit double kill! You lost! The vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. Jubilee blowing it up! I feel better already. That was it. You're welcome. Executioner! Hit, boom! That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way. Burst it in, boost it! Truly necessary castle. Feeling way better already. Rise, my friend! Here to help! Energy core detonated! Game over, Sleazoid! This is your big chance! You get away! You get away! Cosmic might. We are undefeatable! Ordo! Feeling kind of vulnerable. Typhoon! Yeah, face it, Bandit! Yeah! I hooked you up! Double kill! That's 3! We could get another epic victory! Big win!
I quickly reached level 2 and 3 and so forth. I reached level 5, and at this point I was very confident in playing with Jubilee. I got a few MVPs which helped me level up a lot. Oh yes, and when Groot or Angela ults, you can place your orb and then shoot. That way you're taking damage with your teammates, but you're also healing everyone else, if that makes sense. At this point of the Lord grind, I started to get tired. Guys, I started to burn out. I just felt so tired and I wanted to get this over and done with. I think it's because I was spamming quick match so much that it felt like a chore. So I started to play 18v18 and it was so much fun. There were so many Jubilees and the visual cluster was crazy. I even made a new friend. After that, I just kept playing 18v18 and I leveled up so much, to the point where I was back to my normal self again. I think by the next day I had reached level 10. I was so sleep deprived, but I was not giving up yet. I played a few games of rank on Jubilee, and you guys might notice something about my ping. As I'm in Australia, there aren't too many lobbies on the Sydney servers, so I had to play in America and EU servers, which I didn't have an issue with. I found that I had more success playing in those servers than the Sydney ones. Plus, I think it forces you to be better in my opinion with the high ping. As I progressed, I was now at level 19. I insta-logged Jubilee and locked in. Jeff and I were busy healing when Mantis and Emma decided to come for us, but we didn't give up. I got a KO from that and we resumed healing the others that were holding the point down. I have a feeling I was in a bot lobby, but at this point I didn't want to risk it and chill on the healing. I ended up dying. They got the first point, and from here on we were pushing. Daredevil solo ulted and he didn't last. But I don't know why he did that. Anyways, guys, look at this. I thought I had made it, but I had 7 points left till I got to Lord Jubilee. I even got an MVP too, which I found ridiculous. But I was so excited, I loaded up into the next game and I finally got to level 20, which I'm never doing this again. But this really tested my determination and it was a fun 2-day process. But now I just want to go outside, touch grass and like socialize. Now finally we can talk about the stats. It took me 23.3 hours to get Lord. I got a total of 14 MVPs and 13 SVP. And I won quite a lot of games. Yeah, if I can do this, you guys can do this too. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.